much interactive stuff already, like Google Maps and Google Earth, and there's so many things. You just look at that part of geography, and certainly there's a lot more where it could be very helpful for students, more dynamic.
Now, have you guys ever had access to something comparable in your classes, Mike? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, the Chromebooks we use every day.
Yeah, and so compare that to your classes before you had them. What were they like, and what difference does it make?
I mean, there's no comparison really. We use them for, just the information. The kids can access information instantly instead of having to go to the computer lab or wait till they get home, or they were already using their phones prior to that. So it's just they have all the information right there. And the big thing with these is the Chromebooks we have are on touchpad, or what do they call it?
Touchscreen.
Touchscreen. And these things with being touchscreen, I think we're going to be able to do a lot more from just the few applications I've seen.
So this is a tool you think this sort of is like a kind of helpful difference between, the past and...
Oh yeah, there won't be. We're all new with it, but once it gets rolling, I don't think there'll be any comparison. It's like having kids. You can't remember what it was like before you had kids. You won't remember what it was like before you used these.
Yeah, I think that now kids are really going to enjoy it. It's going to be something that's going to keep them focused on technology right now. Is probably the biggest thing going on with kids. Whether it's their phone or their iPad or something like that. And I think this is really going to help them, get more into it, into school and things like that. Just being able to use these devices.
And even just being able to use them correctly. They go on now and they link through searches, but the more we use them in classrooms, maybe they're being more engaged in learning how to research prior information on Twitter all the time. It's also a lot more dynamic. There's movement, there's visual, there's all that stuff that you have visual with a textbook, but you're still just reading a page and looking at a picture. But this is, you get into videos, you get into audio, you get into music, you get into anything, and you can move through stuff as fast or as slowly as you need to, because it's all right there. And you're not limited to what's just on a page.
What else is going to happen for you guys between now and, because do you all teach freshmen? I guess that makes sense that you're all there. But what else is going to happen for you guys between now and starting next fall, so that you are?
I think now that we have the devices, that we'll be able to learn more. Just when they get them too, next year we'll be more advanced in it. Rather than right now, we're kind of just learning all the basics. I think the more and more we have it, the more and more we can use program just for us going on them and learning about them. I think it's going to be a huge help then for when they do next year to start school.
We're also revamping the entire geography curriculum, and I think now that we have these, we're going to make that a big focal point of what we do and how we do it in the classroom when we go through and set up our e-books and everything else we're going to do.
Is this happening? Is this going to have to happen everywhere? At least
Everywhere, our schools?
Or you mean like for every department or classes?
Yeah.
I think at some point you're going to have to adjust. I look at my other classes I teach now, with the exception, I think, of just at the beginning of the year. I don't ever touch a book anyway. So this just gives us more access to be able to get more readily.
We're rethinking stuff too. I have to disengage from the way I'm used to doing things and think about new approaches, not only just in a discipline sense, but just in using the technology. Like even this technology is not technology I'm familiar with. I use other types. So this is like just figuring out how to do something simple or basic. I have to rethink the way I do that now, because I can't do it the same way I've been doing it. So
I think it might be really interesting to record a lesson that you guys are going to do in the next month, and then 5 years from now, the same material, and see how different it looks.
But you could have done that before the technology too, though, just how we've grown as teachers and how the district is implemented new strategies and things like that, so.